Live in downtown Detroit, Local 4 live stream with Jason Carr starts now.
Good morning and welcome to Thursday from the Local 4 newsroom. I'm Jason Carr, and we're going to lead with a couple of stories that have developed this morning. John, we have the breaking news sting ready to go, and we are leading with the 3-year-old missing.
Yes.
Let's talk about that first of all, because they are soon to issue an Amber Alert on this situation. What do you have?
That's what we're hearing. This is 3-year-old Marvy Gardner, and disappeared from a home on Detroit's west side. Apparently there was a note that was left behind, something that says, "Get my baby, will contact, don't play, and let's play." Something along those lines. Anyways, if you've seen this child, contact police at this moment. It was last seen in the 19300 block of Winston Street. And the mother believes that a family friend took the child, but police are investigating, and it's just something to keep on your radar. Also, this morning there was a crash on eastbound I-94 at Little Mac Avenue.
This involves State Police and St. Clair Shores PD, yes?
Yes.
And they were on the side of the road attending to a crash, and then they were struck.
They were rear-ended, yes. Police actually said that they played pinball with the police cars. That was the exact phrase they used. So, anyways, that was closed briefly, but has just reopened. It was closed at Gratiot Avenue. No injuries. Everyone's okay.
All right.
So,
good to hear there. So, again, stay tuned. Amber Alert forthcoming for the missing 3-year-old. Now, how would you describe your job? Would you say that it's amazing? Amazeballs, totes my goats?
Some days.
John Steckroth, producer of Jason Carr Live, 9:15. Let's look at the photos of the guy with the best job in the world. He beat out 500,000 people for that title. His job is literally to take selfies with animals. He's from New Zealand. His name is Alan Dixon. And he is on Instagram as Daxon, D-A-X-O-N. And that's all he does.
He just sells pictures, books with these pictures in them. Travels the world taking selfies with animals.
Well, if you can get pictures like that, why not?
Yeah, yeah, they're pretty good photos too.
Not quite as good as the animal comedy finalists, although that one. Oh, yeah, more?
No, that's all.
That's it. Okay, I guess that's all we need to see. Wait until you hear this. Dateline Los Angeles. A school teacher named Cara Viramontes. Cara Viramontes used Expedia to book an upcoming family vacation. She filled out a survey that Expedia sent her and expressed displeasure at the Expedia agent's unhelpful attitude, quote unquote, unhelpful. Her family's New Year's travel reservation had been canceled without their consent, and her itinerary said F you, so like a retaliation thing.
Yeah.
So she gave them a bad grade, the agent a bad grade. And come to find out,
that agent must have seen the survey, linked it to this person, and
canceled the reservation and sent an FU to a teacher named Cara Viramontes. Now, why would you ever?
And you wouldn't expect something from a large, major website like that, but.
I love that name, Cara Viramontes. Expedia said in a statement, quote, "We take this matter very seriously and have opened up an investigation analyzing every click and action made by our customer service agents." Someone's about to lose their job. There's a mouse click trail that they can follow and uncover actually who wrote FU. Well, they won't be working at Expedia very long. By the way, Expedia plans to rebook the reservation and award her a $500 voucher for Cara Viramontes.
I wonder where they were going. That was my question.
Popular Halloween costumes, Frightgeist. This is a Google Trends experiment, I should say, keeping track online of the most popular costumes based on search results. Right now, the top 5 costumes in the United States are as follows. Harley Quinn from Suicide Squad, the Joker, so those are kind of linked, generic superhero. Wonder Woman, as you see there, Linda Carter. There's pirates. Aye, our mateys, walk the plank. Locally, Harley Quinn still tops the list, followed by Witch, Joker, Zombie, and Batman, in case you're keeping track. Staying with the theme, Ghostbusters. One father goes out of his way every year to make sure his son Jeremy, who is in a wheelchair, has an awesome Halloween costume. Wait till you see this one. This year, they put it to an online vote, and the winner was the Ghostbusters Ectomobile. The Ecto 1 includes working headlights, siren tail lights, and speakers for Ghostbusters. Theme music, the roof rack includes yellow canisters, blue tubes, a ladder, so on and so forth. Satellite dish. Last year, by the way, Jeremy was lucky enough to ride around in a snow speeder from Star Wars, as you'll recall. Which one do you like better?
The snow speeder is just fantastic. I mean, the Ghostbusters car is nice, but that looks...
That's top notch.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I mean, this photo here, I mean, it actually looks like it's off the ground and it's moving. That's very cool.
That's pretty cool. Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown.
Man, I cannot believe 50th anniversary of It's a Great Pumpkin, or It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. This year, 50 years it's been airing on TV. The thing about the Charlie Brown animated specials is you forget as the years go by, just sort of, there's moments where they're morose, there's moments where they're introspective, there's moments that you're like, whoa!
This isn't for kids. This
isn't for kids? How did I watch this every year throughout the 1970s? Yeah, so there's a kind of a dark edge. And there's a lot of, hey, you blockhead and stupid.
And there was the one where Snoopy come home, or...
Yeah.
I don't remember that one that well, but someone was sick in it, and it was not a kid's cartoon.
Yeah, no, I think that's the one that I saw at the drive-in when it came out, and, okay, I'm going to take a stab here. 76? Let's look that up. But I do remember a somber Snoopy animated movie, obviously animated, that I saw at the drive-in in the mid to late 70s. Am I right? Or no?
1972.
72?
72, May 19th. That was the initial release. But, they could have brought it back another year.
They brought back things to... Is it weird that I remember certain movies from certain theaters? Do you remember where you saw
No, not at all. I remember, I can...
There was a theater in an office building on Telegraph. I don't even remember the name of the theater, but it was in an office building, a nondescript, like 2 or 3 story brown office building. And I saw the Bugs Bunny Roadrunner movie there in 1970, whatever it was, 79, I think, maybe. My poor dad took me and he fell asleep. All it was the old cartoons kind of stitched together with like new animation in between.
Yeah. They don't have many theaters like that anymore. I remember at Ford and Telegraph there was a dollar show that I used to go to every other day.
Here's the sad part. I remember when that was not a dollar show, but actually a first-run theater.
Yeah.
I can tell you 2 movies that I saw at the Ford Tel 1, 2, 3 or whatever it was called back in the day. 48 Hours.
Okay.
I saw there when it came out. I just got photobombed by Chris from Live in the D. Yeah. I wonder if they paid him to come down here and do that, the Live in the D crew upstairs. Yeah, I saw 48 Hours there and a really bizarre Barbara Hershey ghost movie called The Entity.
The Entity?
That was sort of controversial because the ghost... I won't go there. She's attacked by the ghost, let's put it that way. You can look up the rest for yourself. Let's go on to...
Well, we didn't take a look at this. For the 50th anniversary, there have been farms across the country who have went ahead up and set up these mazes that are welcoming the Great Pumpkin this year. So just kind of...
Boy, did we get off onto a tangent. Barbara Hershey being menaced by a ghost, and then we're right back to Peanuts mazes.
So this is something you found, and I
found this moments ago on the interwebs.
This dog...
Let's just go full screen with it. This is in London.
Yep. His name's Roxy, but I think he looks like a hooch.
Turner and Hooch? What are you looking at?
Well, and it's funny because this is in London, so obviously, they have the
Hotel,
steering wheel on
wait
the
a
other
tip.
side.
What's all this then?
But from our perspective, it looks like he's driving the car.
A pooch leaning out the window.
And he's got his own Instagram, his own Twitter, and people have been finding this dog leaning out the window, taking pictures and tagging him in it. And it's this big thing in London right now is if you run into this dog.
Mango. What is Mango? Mango Express?
Mango couriers. So it must
That's
be
good
delivering.
advertising for Mango. Mm-hmm. Whoever they are. I guess, are they like DHL or?
There must be some small local one.
Finally, the Red Wings won their second straight game last night, beating the Rangers 4-2. The Wings now sit at 2-2 on the season. Their next game is tomorrow at 7:30 against the Predators at Joe Louis Arena. Anything new, Chuck, on the 3-year-old missing?
We're waiting on a press briefing from Detroit Police at the house. That's the news right now.
Okay, so we are waiting for Detroit Police to conduct a press briefing regarding the missing 3-year-old as details become available, and certainly when they issue the Amber Alert that we're told will be forthcoming, we will share that with you as well. It's going to do it for the Jason Carr Live, 9:15. Now, let's see, 9:24. We went early today.
We
were
did
like
go
the
early.
The 9:12 today.
Yeah, that doesn't happen often, but
All right, everybody have a great Thursday. We'll see you tomorrow.
stay classy, Detroit.